Video I'm going to show you how to get your students logged in on code.org. First of all, you need to log yourself in, so I'm going to go to the sign in button up in the top right. I've got my email as my username and my password in there, so I'm going to sign in. Now I've set up the classroom sections for everybody, so where I've got all of the different year groups in here, you will have your class name followed by standard or your class name followed by SEN. So these are the bits of information that you gave me to set up those two different courses. Now when it comes to actually logging students in, you will need to give them their login details. So for an example, I will go into year 2. Obviously I haven't got real student names in here, so I've got myself in here, Joe, as the only registered student. To get the login details, I go to Manage Students in the menu bar at the top, and then Print Login Cards. This will load up, obviously with only one student here, one card, but your entire class's set of login details. For all of the classes at South Pole, you are using a secret picture login, and all of the classes at North Pole will have a password. So now this student, Joe, will know their login details because you will have given them this information. So let's go and see how they log in. So I'm going to sign myself out, and you need to get your students to the code.org website. From that website, you can select sign in. But rather than using the login on the left-hand side here, as you do for yourself, you need to come over to the right-hand side. One of the pieces the students will have is a section code. So for the example, year 2 example I was just looking at, that is GQSJZK. I'm going to click go. Your student will then select the name. Obviously, you're going to have an entire class's worth of names here. So let's click on Joe. And if you recall, the student's picture, the secret picture, was of the little witch down here. So I'm going to click that. You'll notice it comes up with the option of partner here. We're not going to worry about that just now, but I'm then going to click sign in. And your student is now logged in. When it comes to logging in students at North Pole, as I mentioned, they have a password rather than a picture to sign in with. So I'm going to sign in again as myself. And this time go to a North Pole class. Let's go to year 3. Once again, I've only got myself as a fake student in here. I'm going to manage students, print login cards, and in this case, of course, we get just one because it's the only student, but you get the same sort of login card. You've got the section code here, you choose the name, and rather than selecting a picture this time, you need to type in the secret words, and that will get your students logged in. Now, when your student logs in for the first time, they need to provide a little bit of information because the only thing that's in the code.org system at the moment is their name. So I'm going to sign in up at the top here and put in the section code. So I'm going to go into a year 4 section this time. So we're QJRLKF. And I'm going to choose my name from the list. So all this is exactly the same as it was for South, but because we're a North Pole class now, you've got some words to put in. So under began in this case, it will select 2 random words for you and sign in. Now, because this student is signing in for the very first time, they're going to be given a little bit of privacy information. Just click yes on there. And to update the account information, I haven't put their ages in, but this is a requirement. So let's pop ages in, and given this is a fake me, I'm going to say 21 plus, but obviously your student would put their age in and click continue on that. So they're now logged in. And for the very first lesson for year 4, for example, we've got an unplugged activity. So this is an activity that they will do offline without the computer. So assuming that they've already done this, they will just need to click on it. If they want to watch the little video again, that's fine. It will just remind them of what that unplugged activity was that they'll have done with you as their teacher, but then just select continue. And they'll go into the introduction video for the next section. They can see up at the top here their progress. So watch the video, press continue, and they go into their first coding activity.